Right, welcome back. It's the first Slam of the year, and today we're live and direct from the NYC Summit in America, and we'll introduce ourselves as the running order. So I'm first up today. My name's Lee Webster. I'm a Google certified innovator, educator, and trainer, and I'm based here in Bangkok. Okay, Jonathan.
Great. Hi, I'm Jonathan Bennett. I'm a ICT teacher, Google Certified Educator Level 1, and I'm gearing up for the Level 2 test in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm based out of Seoul, Korea.
Okay, and Trevor?
Hi, my name is Trevor Beck. I am a Google Certified Trainer as well as the Google Evangelist for MacEwan University here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
And Nick?
No,
Nick's sorry, Nick's not here. Sorry, guys. Ralph?
Okay, hi everybody. I'm very excited to be here. I'm Ralph, teaching at a Thai bilingual school out of Bangkok. I've been certified Google Apps admin and done the Level 1 educator and hope to do more certifications soon. And I am very excited to be here.
And Dan?
Hi everybody, Dan Layton. I'm a Google Education Certified Innovator, otherwise known as a Google Certified Teacher. It's so much shorter, isn't it? I work in the UK. I'm in Suffolk, similar to Mark. Yeah, that's it.
And Alison? Oh, Mark.
Hi,
Mark. Sorry.
What?
Mark, sorry.
Yeah, hi everybody. Mark Allen. I'm an EdTech consultant from Suffolk in the UK. Google Certified Innovator. Still can't get used to that, but innovator, trainer, and I'm also a moonshot engineer. So Yabu sucks.
And Alison?
Hi, I'm Alison Malika. I'm here in New York City for New York City's first Google Summit. I've got a classroom of people here. Everybody say hello.
Hello.
And we're all participating today in this SLAM adventure. I am a Google certified everything you can be educator, like educator, admin, innovator, trainer, you know, overachiever in general. Just kidding.
Woohoo! Okay. Right, I'm first up. Trevor's keeping time, yeah?
Yeah, you want a 1 minute and a 30-second?
Yeah. Okay. And you see my screen, guys, yet?
Not yet. There we go.
Okay, you ready, Trevor?
All right, go.
Okay, take it away. So let me get to the right form. Okay, so what I'm going to show you today is the Eliminator. So if you're using the new Google Forms, which you can easily access and easily get out of, but I've got an add-on. So where you get the add-ons in the new forms is here. You go more and then get add-ons. But the add-on I'm going to show you today is called Eliminator, which is really useful. What we use it at our school for is signing up to the PD, okay? So I've made just 2 time slots here that I'm going to test it out in. So once you've got it, it sits in the top here. It's called Choice Eliminator 2. So it is in the original forms as well. So I'm going to start it, I'm going to configure it, and then what appears is this box on the right-hand side. Hopefully it will start right now. So it's just filling up. So this, while that does that, obviously you've got to have this on multiple choice. So I'm going to start with the first time. I'm going to click it on, and then this little gear should light up. It's just creating it now. It's a bit slow, and there's a choice option here. So click it, the options come up, okay? And then when this comes up, it will bring the multiple choice questions. So if I only wanted, I'm going to put 2, but obviously you might put 20 or 30. You change all the numbers in here, and then you close it down. So you'd put all the people in there, and then I'm going to go to the next time, click it on, it creates, and then I'm going to, hopefully the gear is going to appear right now because I'm running out of time, and there, I've got it coming up. And you'd go in there and change the numbers for that choice. Okay, so if I just put another 2 in here, it doesn't matter. and I close it down, and then I should be done there. Okay, now I'm going to go to the form and fill it out.
1 minute.
Okay, so if I make my choices here, let's say one here, that's one choice, submit. Okay, and as I submit and I go back, they should, the numbers I put in there, so if you look, they will start to disappear, okay, so they can only make those choices, okay, and submit. So it's really, really good for making forms that people have to sign up for PD. And okay, and that's my SLAM. Bam. Okay. SLAM. And next up, okay. Next up, and I'll keep time, is Jonathan.
All right, great. I'll take a 30-second and 1 minute warning again.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Screen share going here. And give me 1 second for this to load in. And there we go. Are we all seeing my screen?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you ready to roll?
I'm ready to roll.
Okay,
So,
go.
today what I'm going to be showing you is the new Google Document Outline tool. This is just rolled out near the end of February to the beginning of March, and it is a very useful tool if you're dealing with really long documents. So for example, if you're teaching a high school class, you've got your kids writing your senior papers in this, in Google Docs, or if you've got a larger policy that you're writing, like you're writing policies for your school, you're doing your own book, you're writing your own master novel, the next great American novel, or whatever, this is a great way for you to organize your documents. So I've got a long document here. I've just copy-pasted a bit of ipsum dolorum text in, and you can see it's 4 pages. It's a bit tricky to find all of the different headers if I want to get to a specific place to be working on. But if I come up here to the top with Tools, and I choose Document Outline right here, then I will get an outline out here on the side that shows all of the different headers that I have set up. So it's got them sorted by size. So this is the title. This is a title header. So I set that right up here with the style for what size the header will be, and it shows up as that size or larger here. And it will do nesting as well. So this introduction is a header 1, and this is a subtitle, so it does not show up. But this down here is header 2, and since that's smaller than header 1, it nests underneath that header. So you can see here, if I click to one of these, like chapter 2, it will jump me right to that place in the document. So if I wanted to add more to the bottom of this, then I could just hit enter right here and create my new heading, which will be Google Demo Slams Rock. And then we'll add a little bit of text here. And if you look right here, that will show up right down here at the bottom, Google Demo Slams Rock. It'll put my cursor right when I click on it. And that's me done right there.
Okay. Slam. Next up. I haven't seen that. That's a really, really good tool.
I've just rolled out at the beginning of this month.
Okay. Next up is Trevor.
Yep. You guys can see my screen?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Then let's start. So I work at a university where we have an intranet, and we have a HTML page that lists all these different forms that we used to upload. And every time there was a change to the form, I would have to upload them. And there was a lot of changes. So what I decided is we're going to take a list, and instead of pointing to the files that we had stored on our server, we would point to the files stored in Google Drive. This allows the users to actually go ahead and update the information. Now, there's a document here, Amit from Digital Inspirations, that this URL goes through all the different codes and stuff. But I just want to show you what happens. So this here piece is actually linking to this webinar checklist. So when the user goes in and clicks on this, it goes into the preview mode, which is great because now people can just look at it, or else they can just download it if they actually need to. The problem is that we have some PDFs that are fillable PDFs that were created with Adobe Lifecycle, I believe it's called, and these files do not display in the window at all. So you actually have to manually download them, and you have to open them up in Adobe Reader or Adobe Acrobat. So putting them in here and then downloading them is confusing to our end users. It's also an extra step. If you use this code here, with the file ID, it will force the file to download. So whether it's a PDF or Microsoft Word document, any of the non-Google documents, by going in here and clicking this link, instead of opening the preview, it actually, as you can see, downloads the file directly. So I skipped that step. One of the reasons that we host things inside Google Docs here, or sorry, Google Drive here, is the ability to update the files. If I go in here and I click Manage Versions, this allows me to update a new version of the PDF. So just for the heck of it, let's go to the desktop here. I'm going to take this document here. It's a totally different document, a totally different name and everything. I'm going to upload it. I have the option of keeping the last saved version, but I'm just going to leave this for now. Now when I download this webinar checklist, it's going to have the same name, but it's going to have the most up-to-date file that's available for that. So that's a really easy way to allow end users to use Google Drive to manage all those PDFs.
1 minute.
And for us to keep updating the HTML page just once. The other thing with these links is saving your Google Docs as a file type. So this document here, which we have here, I'm going to show you this. We changed the word edit to preview. This allows us to actually get rid of all the menu bars and stuff and just give us a nice clean page. So quite often where I have a poster or something, I will use that as the link for that. But I can also download to a specific format. So this is the link here. You put in the ID here.
20 seconds.
And then you choose which one you want. In this case, I'm going to take PDF. So this document here is going to be downloaded as a PDF automatically. So no one has to worry about going to the file menu and convert or anything like that. And that's my slam.
Wow, okay. Spot on with about 9 seconds to go. Okay. Brilliant. Nice slam, Trevor. Okay, next up is Rolf. What are you going to show us, Rolf?
Yeah, I have something very, very tiny, but nevertheless very amazing, I find. Can you confirm that you see 1,000 on my screen?
Yeah.
Okay. This 1,000, by the way, you can start the timer. This 1,000 is a nice thing for 1,000 Chrome experiments achieved in the GL laboratory of the Chrome developers. So I would like everybody to go to a tool called Plink. Please put into Google Plink and Chrome experiments, or go to the Twitter hashtag GA Summit, where I've just posted the link. And then we have an audio tool. There are many, many great audio tools for teachers to use. And what is very difficult with audio is to get their foot in, and to collaborate is even more difficult. So I found this website, this tool, and I unmute myself now, where you can choose an instrument on the right side here, and then all the people who are on this website can play and collaboratively make music. So I would like everybody to try to join in. Let's see what happens. Can anybody confirm that they have already entered this here?
I'll be there in a second.
I'm going there now.
Yeah.
Great. So this might at first be a bit weird for teachers. What sense does it make? But I choose this because it is a very beautiful way of seeing how simply collaboration enables things which are amazing for our students to experience in the classroom. I please would like to comment on this, if possible, the other guys who are in there.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm just waiting for it to speak.
So you have to press down to make the sound, and you can move up and down to change the scale.
Uh-huh.
I hope somebody from New York is joining in as well. How much time do I have left, Lee?
You're coming up to 1 minute, man.
Yes, we have participants.
Great, that's all I wanted. Man, my slam is done. Thank you very much for everybody who's playing along, and happy greetings out of Bangkok. I was so excited to do this.
That's great.
Slam. Okay. Nice slam, Ralph.
Yep, they're playing along.
Very different. Okay. Next up is Dan. Okay, Dan.
Let me share some stuff.
Yeah, yeah. No worries.
Go with the whole screen.
Okay, cool, Ralph. Nice, nice one.
Cool. Excellent. Can you? Yeah, excellent.
Yeah. Oh, Dan's gone.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Okay, who's up next? We'll wait. Mark, are you there?
Yeah, I can go. I can go.
Okay, mate. Can everybody else see Mark's? Can they see Mark? Because I can. You can. Everybody else can see.
I've got Mark. I can see Mark.
Okay, brilliant. Because I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, Mark. Just go into the screen saver and then come back out, like I did. See if that works.
I see.
You see my kind of night sky screenshot?
Yeah, I've got it.
Does everybody else see it?
Dan is back now, by the way.
Okay, great, Dan. I can't see Mark's. Will that affect the recording? I don't know, guys.
Who's
we're gonna have Dan go and then have Mark pop out and come back in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. If you want to try and do that, Mark, just in case, go out and then come back in. I'm not sure if it'll affect the recording, as I'm on this end. I can't see you. Okay, we'll go with Dan. Dan, you ready?
Yeah, I'll try again.
Okay, great.
Hopefully it won't fall out this time. Right, okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah.
you can both see me and see the thing this time, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, we got you.
Good, good. Okay, so hopefully, can you still hear me?
Yeah,
Good.
okay. Go,
Good. See,
go, Dan.
Okay, here we go. So basically, anytime that you're using Google Forms, and this is one of them, and you want to collect a bunch of data and then mail merge it out to, for instance, in this case, do school reports. So the trouble is, though, that when you fill in your form and you put all your data in, and you click next, and it puts it all back into a spreadsheet. You should be able to see the spreadsheet now. The trouble is that for each student, you get a different line, and their data is in different rows. And when you're trying to do a mail merge out to a PDF to email to the parents, for instance, this is very, very painful because you've either got to manually move this stuff or you've got to come up with some kind of clever way of doing it. Well, Mr. Ollie Trussell, who's a marvelous man, helped me sort this out. I've spent days trying to get this sorted out. And this is just a really nice little formula, which I'm hoping I can show you. Hang on a minute. There it is. I just want to show you this. You don't have to worry about this. I'm happy to share this. But the key thing about this is this formula basically says, look up the person whose name is over there and find all the rows of data for them, and then...
And he's gone.
He's gone. Oh, no. All right. He's dropped off. He's dropped off. Okay, we'll let him come back in a minute. Okay, shall we get on with Mark? Mark, do you want to screen share? Well, I can see you perfectly now.
Can you see me?
Yeah, perfect now, mate. Okay.
All right.
We'll let Dan jump back in when he comes back in.
Yeah.
Hey, Lee, you need to mute your mic when Mark is demo slamming. It was on, I think, before. I don't know. I think it was you.
Or switch them to presentation.
Yeah. Okay, so you got my screen share?
Okay, Dan, we're going to let you jump in again in a minute. So, Mark, you're going to run. Yeah. You ready, Mark?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, go.
All right, well, we all need to do graphics from time to time, and if you work with 5-year-olds, they're probably more visually literate than most adults these days because they're bombarded with high-quality images all the time. So I wanted to just show you a couple of tricks to just give your graphics a little turbocharge. I'm starting with Google Drawings, which is a much underrated tool that can do most of the things. Almost everything that I want to do now is going to be in Google Drawings. I'm going to insert an image that I've got on my hard drive or in my drive, and let's just see where that one is. Okay. It's using all of my bandwidth to just talk to you. Okay, so I've got this image. It's larger. I actually want to make something that's more like a banner of a website. So the first thing I'm going to do is crop this and just take this down to the only the part of the image that I need. So I'm going to cut this right down to just this part of the image and restrict that. I'm moving that to the top, and now I want to put a couple of layers on top of this. First of all, that's the crop part. Now I'm going to do what's called a wash. I'm going to put an overlay on this. I'm going to take a rectangle and just draw a rectangle. This will be rough and ready because I'm rushing, but I'm just going to draw a rectangle over the top of that and then give that some color wash. So I'm going to make it blue, but then go back into the color, choose custom, and change the opacity. I'm going to drop that down to about 50%, and you'll now see that I've put a color wash over the top. The last thing I'm going to do on here is put some text in, and although I could double click and just choose my font size and color, that's no good if I'm going to resize it later. So I'm going to insert word art, which is a vector graphic, and let's say I'm going to say crop it here. Just drop that on the page. I want to use a different font.
1 minute.
There's no way I'm going to make that then. So let me just go quickly here. Boom. Put that on there. Maybe change the color of this to make that semi-transparent as well. And that's fine. But I want to put a little drop shadow on here as well. I'm just going to resize this canvas.
30 seconds.
I'm not going to make that, so I don't know why you keep saying it. I'm going to drop this out as a PNG file. The reason for that is I want to use another tool called PicMonkey, which you've got in your drive or can add to your drive. That will let you take a PNG or other file and add some nice images to it. So in this particular instance, what I'm going to do is use the drop shadow tool. And that will raise this thing from looking like a flat image to looking as if it's just hovering above the screen. So I've taken an image, cropped it, put a wash over it, put a drop shadow on it, and then that lets your images look more than they might have done otherwise, and slam.
Okay, very nice, Mark. Very, very nice. A little bit all over, very nice. Okay, and next up, last but not least, oh, Dan's going to jump back in. Jan?
I'll try.
Yeah, go on, go on.
Let's just try for the last time, and then I'm going to give up on Virgin Media. For those of you not familiar with the UK landscape, that's a company. Did you see the reports bit?
Yeah, we got up to that, yeah?
Okay, so there's a report. So the only thing about this is just very simple, is when you do a report using Google Forms, everything goes into separate rows. Did you hear that bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and that's the problem, is that getting this stuff out of here into a single row is a total pain in the neck. Unless you have one nice little formula, which is this thing, and all this does is it looks up the word at the beginning and pulls along every row and pulls out the stuff that's in each row and then pulls it into a single row. As soon as you've done that, you can run your AutoCrat, you can merge out the PDF, you can send your reports out, you can do whatever you like. I will publish this nice little formula. Thank you, Ollie Trussell, for helping with that one. That is it. Very, very simple. Slam.
Okay. Thanks, Dan. Nice one. Okay, last but not least is Alison with our people in New York. You ready to take it away?
I feel a little least sometimes.
Pardon?
Sometimes I feel a little bit least.
Least? Why would you feel like that?
I don't know. Ask these guys. They've been watching.
You asked to go last.
I know. So, Lee, you took my slam, or I didn't notice what you were slamming, so I was planning on Choice Eliminator. So I've been sitting here with my screen up, not working on my computer, trying to figure out what my slam will be. So I have a slam, and it's going to be something very functional. And I want you folks out there to pay attention, and I don't want you to ask, why do I have to do this? Just do it. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen now, and then you can start the timer. And like Mark, you can remind me, but I'm just going to finish when I finish.
Okay.
All right.
No worries.
Fair enough. Okay.
No worries.
All right.
Yeah. Are you ready?
I am.
Yeah. We can't see the screen yet.
I know, I can't find my mouse. Hang on. Wait, I'm doing a little... Hush. Wait, do you guys see that?
Yeah, that's kind of...
Yeah, everybody knows something's happening to me right now. That's not my fault. Hang on. I can't... Hang on, I'm going to...
Looks like a bit of games going on there.
Yeah, that's the best slam I've seen for ages.
Mario. Super Mario.
8-bit slam.
All right, I think I can pull it off now. You're right, it was full screen.
Okay,
just
ready?
Thank you. All right, so let me get my screen share going. Let's make sure that works. All right, let me minimize this. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so my slam, you can start the timer, is about having separate Chrome accounts. And we covered this yesterday in boot camp, but it really takes people who don't do this a long time to wrap their head around it. So what I mean by that is if you have more than one Gmail account or a Google account, let's say you have gmail.com and then you have a school account that's a Google account, you should have separate Chrome browser accounts for those accounts. I know it sounds complicated, but it's super simple. If you look at my screen right here, you can see Allison Malika has a shortcut to Chrome, Gmail, school, VLAX, my son's Chrome account, and my dog. My dog has his own Google account. So I'll open up my dog's Gmail. His name is Danny, by the way. And let's go to Mail, because that's where everybody starts working in Google. Now, if you go to Mail and you click on your profile image, just give it a moment to load. Here is where, if you click on your image, the drop down here, if you have more than one account signed in here, just sign out of everything and sign back into the primary account. So if I had Danny-O signed in here and I saw Allison and Betty here, I would sign out, then I would re-sign in as Danny, because this is Danny's primary account. I would never add an account here to sign in to check another email. I would just simply switch to a different account. So here are all my Chrome accounts. Here's my Gmail. Here's my presentation account. So that's ready to go for the summit. This is my demo student account. So anytime I need to test something out, I can just toggle the camera in. And I'm right-clicking on this menu up here. My son Ryan is an eBay, so he interrupts my day and wants to sign into eBay and print from my computer. So I have a Chrome account for him. What did I tell you? So I have a Chrome account, and he is not signed into Gmail. So I used to be able to check his Gmail, but I can't anymore because he's cleverly signed out. But he still has a Chrome account on my computer. So anytime he needs to hop on, log into eBay, print out his stuff, all he has to do is right-click and then close out, and I can go back to doing what I'm doing. So now that you know how that works, how would you do it? With the Chrome account that you're signed into, you would just click on the menu here to add a new account, click on Settings, and then you're going to see the option to add a new account. You can see I have several different Chrome accounts.
30 seconds.
Add a person. I wish you would stop doing that. And then I'm going to add Betty, and she's blonde, you know, Betty Cooper. And then the minute you add that person, it will prompt you to sign in. And when I sign in as Betty Cooper, BCOOPER@amtechnology.org, her password is, and now I'm in as Betty, and it says, do you want to link the data with this account? Yes, I do. And if you just don't ask why and just follow these instructions and separate your Google accounts into separate Chrome accounts, you will be a very happy camper over a period of time. Maybe not right away. Maybe right away you'll go, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Maybe it'll take a little time. But trust me, do it. And if you click here and you see more than one account signed in, sign out and create separate Chrome accounts. Slam.
Okay, bang on, I think.
Do I have any seconds left? I want to use them all.
No, you have zero. Absolute zero. But great, Sam, yeah, that one always comes up.
These guys love you.
Hi, guys. How you doing?
If you do sign in with another account in Chrome.
Really good
Yeah, it's cool.
Program, yes, they've been loving these slams, you guys. You have gourmeted them with all your magic and all your creativity. They're wicked sight.
Okay, guys. The voting form's out. Please vote. It'll be open for 48 hours. Slammers, please remind me to get the king or queen of the slam out, because I always forget. It comes round on a Monday. All right. I'm sure someone will remind me. Okay. So we're going to go offline now, guys. Thanks to all those viewers that have tuned in. It's quite a lot this week, and hopefully everybody will sign up to the YouTube channel. Okay, take care, and we're going offline now.